top massage. The view across to the big island this morning reminded me of a scene at a Jurassic Park. It was just misty and foggy, but then as you turned around to have a look at Mystery, it was highlighted in sun. You might notice through these first few clips that there wasn't a lot of people on the island at this time. We are pretty much early birds when it comes to this one. We get over there mostly before anyone else, have a good look around and find our spot. Unfortunately, this side of the island was also suffering the curse of the blue bottle. It was also very windy, so we headed across to the other side. There's Jeff checking out, making sure there's no jellyfish. We were all good to go. It was time to go swimming and snorkeling. And we found this little fellow just as we were trying to find our spot. Came over to say hello, made sure he was put back safe.
G'day guys, Jeff here, filling in for Allison for the camp tourists after an upsetting day yesterday where we couldn't get a swim because of blue bottles. We've managed to get to Mystery Island. Where are you? Mystery Island. We managed to have a big swim, haven't we?
Yeah, it was great.
2 hours we've been in the water and no stingers. So have a quick squiz around. People in there, the boat's over the background. Mystery Island, one of my favourites.
Toilets are a little rusty. And they are incredibly stinky. I was a wee desperate. Ah! Mystery Island is probably our favourite island out of all the ones that we visit. Very close to Isle of Pines. And when you get to Mystery Island, if it's a good day, you can spend just a lot of time on the beach snorkeling, or you can just laze around, get a massage, go for a bit of a walk around the island, which is what we're currently doing now. A walk around the island without stopping will take you around 45 minutes. Mystery Island has its own airport and runway. No one actually lives on the island. All the locals will come over in the morning and set up for any cruise ships that dock, and they set up their markets and so forth, and then they all leave at night time. There's a superstition around the island. No one wants to stay on it overnight. And just recently it suffered the effects of a tsunami that came across and put about half a metre over the top of the island, I believe. So there was a lot of new work done when we were there. There's lots to do as you visit the island. There are tons of market spaces to browse through. You can get your hair plaited. You can have a photo taken with a few lizards or iguanas. You can have your photo taken as you get cooked up and broiled in soup. Or you might like to indulge in a massage. Top massage. As you walk off the pier and onto Mystery Island, you will see a ton of signage up for things like hiring equipment, chairs, going on tours around about the place with some of the locals. All of them are quite reasonably priced. So if you haven't booked anything on board, there is the opportunity still to do that once you get onto the island. And for those of you that like to live dangerously, there is a carver ceremony. We headed back to the ship at about 1:30, and you can see the difference between this morning and now with the amount of people that do come over around 11 o'clock lunchtime. So it's a good time to come over early in the morning and then head back late afternoon, where we stop to have a spot of lunch and then sit in the pool and watch Mamma Mia, which was the movie that afternoon.
You know what this is?
Is it good?
You know what it is?
Thank you for watching this tour of Mystery Island with me today. It's great to look back and see all those great memories. If you're enjoying what we're doing, give us a like and a thumbs up, hit that bell and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and we shall catch you in the next one.